Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. This is Yvette. I am Yvette, and this is my channel. And I wanted to come on here and formally introduce myself. Hey Google, volume down by 2 and formally introduce myself. I am Shavonda. Again, I am a mother, I'm a wife, I am an entrepreneur, I am the owner of We Slay Boutique, a well-known boutique. Well, I was going to say here in California, but really all over because I ship all over. I have customers all over the world and I have clients all over. Okay, so we are really worldwide. All right, I am grateful. I've been in business, it'll be 9 years this year. And I am so grateful for the love and the support and the continuous support that I have received over the years. We're doing so many things, so keep your bell notifications on. Keep your Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Make sure you're following me on all platforms. Subscribe. Go subscribe to the website, which is www.weslayboutique.com. Go subscribe to the website, but definitely subscribe here on YouTube. Okay, so now that we've got that little bit out the way, welcome. So this is my channel, and here let's talk about what we plan. Why did we build this channel? Okay, for years, most of my clients and women and girlfriends and people that I know that really know me on a personal level have been asking me to start something, right? To start something in regards to women. I am an advocate for women. I believe that we are the foundation of this world, not just our homes. We are the foundation of the world. And I do believe that we have such a great purpose on us. And I think that life and life circumstances can cause us so many times to forget who we are, to forget whose we are, and to convince us that settling is okay, right? That settling is just okay. Well, I'm just gonna focus on my husband. I'm just gonna focus on the kids. I'm just gonna focus on my career, and I'm just gonna forget about me. Well, not over here. We're not gonna do that here. I've been there and I've done that. It took me a long time to get free from that. It was a lot of talking with God, a lot of prayer, a lot of staying in alignment with Him, a lot of just therapy, a lot of being true to myself, being honest with myself and where I was and why I was there and how did I get there, and also being honest about taking the steps that I needed to get out of those dark places, right? And so, and I've done that. I'm still a work in progress, guaranteed. I'm definitely still a work in progress, but life is a beautiful thing. It really is a beautiful thing. And I don't want to waste another moment of my life. I've come through so much, okay? I was born and was told that I wouldn't live, that I wouldn't probably survive, and if I did, I wouldn't be functional, I wouldn't be able to talk, walk, and all these things, right? I was told. I was born with a tumor, a huge tumor on my brain, had to go into surgery. I overcame that by the grace of God. So with knowing my story, it told me that there is so much more to life, that God has a great plan for me, and I wanted to find out what that plan was, right? But growing up, I didn't know that, right? I didn't know that because life was life and things was happening in my home that was out of my control. I love my mother dearly, but she was severely addicted to drugs. My father died when I was young of a seizure. Actually, when he passed away, I was in foster care. I was adopted by a beautiful, beautiful family, and I love my mother to this day, my adopted mother, and I love my biological mother. She got sick. I ended up taking care of her for a while. And then she moved with my sister. Not too long after that, she ended up passing away. But I loved my mother no matter what was going on. And I didn't realize until years later, after I grew up, that addiction is a real thing. Addiction is a real thing. It's not that, oh, she just didn't care about us. She couldn't control what was happening to her mind and her body. And I didn't learn that until I decided to go to school for addiction counseling, because I really wanted to understand the whole process and the mindset behind someone that's addicted to a drug. Because growing up, I felt abandoned. I felt not good enough. I felt not loved. I felt like she chose the drugs over us as her children. And growing up with that mindset can take you on a roller coaster in your life, right? So I wanted to kind of start there at the foundation of who I am, because that too is a part of my story, and I don't ever want to leave it out. I don't keep it at the forefront of my mind, but I do reflect back on that little girl, because I want to bring her into where I am now. Always, I want her, that little girl, the little girl within me, to always know that I was fighting for her. I was fighting for her, and I'm still fighting for her, because I believed then, just like I believe now, that there is so much more to life, and I wanted to find out what that was. And so I've worked very, very hard on myself. And like I said, let me reinstate that I'm still a work in progress, because I don't want no one to think that, oh, she got it all together, because I don't. I still battle with emotions and mental things that kind of taunt me at times. But because of my faith and because of God's grace and his love for me, I'm able to battle through it. Right? He knows he gives his toughest battle to his strongest soldiers. And he knew that with everything I came into this world fighting. And I know that he knows that this is my daughter, and she will get through this too, because she knows where her source lies. And so that is what this page is about. It's about inspiring, uplifting, and reminding every woman that comes in contact with this page. So I encourage you, I deplore you, I ask you to share this page with other women that you think need to be encouraged, need to be inspired, that we need to stick together. I believe in unity. I believe in sisterhood. I don't have a large group of sisters, but the few that I have, baby, they have rocked with me through my good and my bad. And that's what this is about. It's about working through those moments, working through those challenges of life. And being a woman, I feel like we have it twice as hard. I just do. I feel like we have it twice as hard. And so this page is about that. It's about you knowing that you are not alone, that we can come to this page and we can share our stories, and that you can send me messages, DMs. We can pray here and trust each other here. That's what this is about. If you're about the foolishness, if you're about just coming to be nosy and not interacting and engaging and uplifting each other, then this is not the page for you. Let's just keep it 100. This is not the page for you, and I'm not the girl for you, because baby, it's about unity here. It's about love. It's about walking in God's purpose and his plan for our lives, and helping one another get there. Get there as fast as we can, but not leaving out the process. All right? I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.